and precise. He has to make quick reads and get the ball out of their run when he feels pressure and just be himself. Just do what you've been doing your whole life.
What were the main things that stood out, good and bad, about his
I
performance?
don't talk about bad. I don't want to do that. The good things that he got the ball out in certain situations. He saw what was coming, what was happening. He received information and tried to apply it, what he was receiving through the headset, which he did a good job about that. And he was more talkative to his teammates. What I mean by that is you got to communicate with your linemen, your backs, your receivers. You got to let them know that you're there, you're in command, you're in control, and because they're looking for leadership.
Hey, Coach.
How you
Pat
doing,
Grimson.
Pat?
How you doing? Nice to see you. Two-parter. Number one is, can you give us a small peek behind the curtains, what you're seeing that's trending in the right direction that you like?
I say this every week, and I know it seems strange because we go out there and play like garbage. They're practicing right, man. Like they're practicing right. Like they're fighting. They're the things I challenge them with in the morning meetings are they're accountable. They're accountable to them. The coaches are accountable for what we're doing, and that's on us. Like the way they're performing is on us. It's not on them. I think we got to do a better job of putting them in the right situations to make the plays that they need to make, and they got to give a little effort as well, a little more effort as well in certain areas.
And my second part to that one
Yes, sir.
is, sorry, is you after the game, you put it on you, the
Yeah.
loss on you. What, after a couple days of reflection, what do you need to do? What do you need to see to
Stay on
go
everybody. It has to be preparation to the fullest, including me. It has to be intellect and understanding what's going to happen, what should it be happening, what you see, the correct meeting times, the messages dispersed inside the meeting rooms, attention to details in practice, attention to details in everything we do. Um,
We've always believed that sport has
50 something, whatever it was. I saw it on one of the lists that you gave me. I don't see it right now. But we just got to be better with discipline. So that means guy late for breakfast, guy late for training room, late for this and that. That has to be an understanding that we don't do that because that stuff translates to the game. It translates to the field. It's your life. If you don't focus on the little things, the big things are going to falter as well.
Hey, Coach. Mark Kislett, Denver Gazette. With the changes in college football and players now being
Covers it.
paid professionals,
Hmm.
what in your mind qualifies as fair criticism for a player?
It
And what
is.
does
Everything's
not?
fair. Everything is fair that you guys do until it gets personal.
Okay.
It's okay to talk about the performance. It's okay to talk about me in every realm. But when it gets personal, that's when you're stepping across the lines. You can't step across that line because we don't. If we get personal with you, it's going to be a problem because you're going to get sensitive like we get sensitive in the part when you step across the line with the kids. So that's keep it football related and we're good.
Okay. So, second part of that is you said come after you. After
Yes, sir.
that. As paid professionals, why don't you think players should speak for themselves in a
You
situation like
can't.
this?
You can't. You know what, my man? That's a great question. Let me tell you why. I have a fatherly spirit, and I have an overseer spirit. I'm trying to shield my guys from certain things that may harm them. I know the temperature of the room. I know if they can't handle this at this time. Certain guys can, certain guys can't. I can't differentiate those guys and tell you you can talk to them, but you can't talk to them. I don't want to do that. So my job is to protect them and put an umbrella around them until I feel like they're ready for the attacks and the assaults and ready for the social media gambit which they're dealing with right now. So that's just me being a protector, a guardian, and a father, which we all call coach back in the day.
John Treach, 9 News. Coach, you consistently talk about a championship standard
Hmm.
and don't flinch from those expectations. But at 3-6, have the goals changed for the program?
Yeah, we're not happy with 3-6. You think I'm excited sitting up here like right now? No, I'm excited. I'm not excited. I got to answer these type of questions. I want to answer those type of questions. Like, this guy played his butt off. You know, how we going to attack this team again next week? What we're going to do is this guy. How are we going to use Mario and Miller? How are we going to use this guy? The secondary banged up. Okay, what are you going to do? Those kind of transactions and transitions that we're doing. I want to talk about it like that, but I understand. It is what it is. I'm not happy by any means, and we're underachieving. And I got to fix it.
Hey, Coach, how you feeling?
What's going on, boss?
Not too much. Scott Proctor, DMVR. You mentioned earlier about, Juju, like it's going to be on like your staff to make sure he's prepared for kind of his first career start. What gives you the confidence that, you all have the right things and people in place to make sure that he develops into the quarterback that we know he can be?
What I see, what I know, what I've experienced, it's not just the staff to develop these young men. These young men got to develop on their own too, mentally, physically, psychologically. They got to mature as well in the process as well. So, and they got to want it on their own off. I've never seen a great player not work his butt off when it wasn't even practice time. Like all the great, we just had Ray Lewis in. I mean, he's known for working. All the guys that we have that are Hall of Famers in the locker room, they're known for working. Like, you got to work. It's like a marriage between your skill set and your work ethic. Then the coach just put his on top, and the rest is history. But they got to want that like that. They got to want it. And it's up to us to make sure we have those guys in the locker room and find those guys as well. You too.
Ryan Scholes from Ralph Report, you mentioned it'll be a freshman versus freshman matchup with
Yes,
Juju
sir.
and Scotty Fox-Lewis. When you go back and you watch that tape from the Arizona or the Houston West Virginia game, what do you see from Fox Jr. in West Virginia?
He did some good things. Ran the ball, threw the ball, made some good decisions, key plays in certain situations that he made. But the defense, they made some great plays as well to put him in those situations. So I saw a team effort, not just a singular guy's effort, but they did some good things for him and with him to stay in his comfort zone.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Boulder Daily Camera. A couple questions for you. Will Caden be your number 2 going into this week?
Probably. I don't know yet.
Okay. And then just want to ask you this. Shedeur was here this last weekend, and Bucky had a video up there, and Shedeur was saying there's not a lot of alphas on this team.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I didn't watch it. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was there. I mean,
Gotcha.
He was asked what's the difference, and he says there's no alphas on this team.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, just in recruiting, how hard is it to find whether a guy is an alpha or not?
Well, that's hard when you're recruiting by a lot. Because there's a lot of people trick-or-treating, and you got to cut through the tape. You got to do the right backgrounds. You got to call the barbershops, the youth football coaches. You got to call certain people around the neighborhood that know those guys and saw how they were and who they were when they grew up. Because if you want an alpha young, you're not going to be an alpha old. That don't change. Like, alpha is an alpha. Like, that's just how you get down. You walk in the back or the front. That's what it is. So it's up to us to do our due diligence to attract those type of guys and find it and identify those type of young men. I know what he's talking about. I didn't hear him say it.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. Harrison Simeon, Boston SI. Last week I asked you about changing responsibilities among your assistant coaching staff.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, those things happen behind the scenes. You tweak things.
Yeah.
At what point, though, after some of these losses, do you kind of lose trust in having the people in the right spots?
I might already change it and you don't know. I don't do stuff and blow the whistles in and make major announcements. Hey, I don't do that kind of stuff. I do it and I let you guys still take shots. You don't even know you may be shooting at the wrong target. So some things take place that you may not be privy to.
At what point would we figure? At what point would they be changes that we do notice, though?
That's up to you to notice them. They may have already happened.
Football is your business, but health is way more important. At least it is to me.
Football is not my business.
Okay.
Football is my passion, man. Football
Okay.
is like my lady. She's like my wife. Like I love her. I do. So it's more than business to me. Business is the other stuff. That's business. This is my
Okay.
heart is in this.
Do you feel, I mean, your health challenges has been as real as they
Yeah,
get.
but that ain't got nothing to do with the win and loss column.
You don't think so?
No, I ain't playing. I wish the world I could, especially corner right now. We're short. I wish I could go out there and play some corner right now. But no, I mean, but I got to do a better job in this whole thing. That's on me. So it has nothing to do with my health.
Does it change, does your health issues change your desire to do this job at all?
No, no. I just told you when you said, what'd you say the first thing you said?
Mark,
This job was what? My
football's your
business.
business.
It's not my business. I told you I'm
It's your
passionate about it. I
passion.
love her. This ain't business. This ain't, my relationships ain't business. It may end up in business like they have, but it's not business. They start off right. Then they end up in business. They start off right. I like your questions, man.
Hey, Coach Shane Holcomb, Scope of Sports. This is your team's first 10 a.m. body clock kickoff this season.
Thank God.
Has that changed any of your preparation, considering you guys are traveling across the country for the first time
Yeah,
this
but
year?
we're morning. We practice at 9, so I think that's 10 East Coast, correct? Or 8, something like that East Coast. Yeah,
Noon East Coast 10
yeah, but so it's 10. It's 10 here. Oh, I'm thinking 10 there. 10. I'm sorry, I'm off. I like it. We're a daytime team, man. We perform better in the morning. I'm sorry, we perform better in the morning because that's when we normally get up and we normally get after it. Like we're done with practice already. All they have next is meetings and you know maybe a walkthrough here and there. That's it. Thank you. Somebody give me something so I can clean this up. I can't let nobody clean this up. I got to clean up my own mess, right?
Clean up what you missed.
There you go.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, family. I did my diligence, tried to get this show started. I've been waiting all day to get the presser started. I didn't want to start the live stream and in the middle of it, the presser comes on. That's what I was trying to avoid. But how y'all doing down there? Thank y'all so much for being here today. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for being here. So you guys, what do y'all have to say? What do you think about Coach Prime today? I do think he looks better than he did after the game. I think he was a bit nervous though. I'm not sure if you all are aware, but he put out a memo or a message to the media that no Colorado football coaches or staff and players would be made available for today's presser. So they talked about that. They asked him a question. Someone asked him if the players are paid professionals, why, control if they speak to the media or not. So Coach Prime was saying he was protecting the players. I agree. I'm 50-50 on that. But today, if you're new here, I am Discerning Goddess. Welcome to my channel. Over here, we are internet aunties, internet uncles, and internet cousins. Over here, we are the village. We love Coach Prime, we support Coach Prime, and we support the University of Colorado football. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, but we also know that it takes a village to reach, teach, inspire, motivate, and advocate our young people to greatness. If that sounds like something you would love to be a part of, please subscribe and join us down in the chat. Welcome, Adam. Is Juju starting the next game? Yes, we just finished the presser and he did confirm that Juju is starting. Um, I would go back. It was a short presser. I would go back and review it maybe later, but I want to get on with today's show. But I just want to check in with you all too to see how y'all have been doing since the last time we met here. If you could do me a favor real quick, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button so that I can get people in the room. And if you don't mind, go ahead and share this video out in case somebody forgot that I was live. And if you are rewatching, if you are on the replay game, don't forget to like and hype this video. Hi, Flop. Hey, my brother. That's my good brother down there. A1 Day One. I appreciate you for checking in. And y'all, we're gonna get on with today's show. I'm not gonna be here long. Just want to touch on a few things. And I hope that y'all stick around. So real quick, how y'all feel about what were your thoughts about Shedeur surprising his dad this past weekend? What were your thoughts about Shedeur's presence at the homecoming game on the sideline? What were your thoughts altogether when you saw Shedeur? Okay. So also, I don't know if you all got an opportunity. I don't know if you all got an opportunity. Thank you. Hey D. Hi, welcome. I don't know if you all got an opportunity to see Shiloh's participating at the Edward Waters homecoming. He was on a panel. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And we also want to explore the staff and the faculty over at the University of Colorado football program. So yeah, I'm going to try to move a little quick because usually Tuesdays is my day where I have more time to hang out, but I do have a hard stop. So I'm going to try not to go too long so that I can prepare for the next phase of my day. Hi, Cortia. I always wanted to ask you, sis, are you one of the Chandlers from South Florida? Because I know a family of Chandlers from South Florida, and they're pretty cool people. You say they both needed that release. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I was telling them, I think it was Saturday the last time I was on here, watching Coach Prime and Shedeur love on each other and be so happy to see each other. It made my heart smile, made me warm inside. And I had to shed some tears, child. But it felt good to see him with his baby boy. And it felt good to see Shedeur finally get to see his dad. Because if you remember, Coach Prime had the opportunity to see Shedeur when he came and visited Shilo in Tampa. He was supposed to go and stop in Cleveland, and but Shedeur told his dad don't come. So that was a long time. He has not seen his father in some time. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You said okay. Shedeur visiting his dad gave me a piece. Yes. Yeah, we're family. At the end of the day, I tell people all the time, I am not a fan. Auntie, I am an auntie. I am family. Okay, get it straight. Be clear. I am family. So when your family is affected in some way, it touches you too. So yeah, so that visit and engagement with his dad was a long time coming. Because if you all remember, on one of Shiloh's last live streams, he was like, well, we're going to do a joint live stream at home. So they were supposed to do a joint live stream on the ranch. That never happened. Okay. They were supposed to do a joint Twitch, right? Was going to be epic. I still have the thumbnail queued up. I had when it ran, I ran to my program and made a thumbnail because I wanted to be ready. Okay. When it happened, it never happened. It's all good. But Shedeur finally got an opportunity and a chance. He made time. And I tell people all the time, people make time for what they want. People make time for what they want. Okay. People make time for what they need. And shout out to Shedeur for prioritizing his mental health, his emotional well being. You know what I mean? And for prioritizing his family, i.e., his father. Y'all already know over here. We talk the talk and we walk the walk. So at the end of the day, Coach Prime is a present dad, and he's always been there. But for what people in this society, not all, but there's a large group of people that love to put black families down for not having black fathers around. And in this case, they can't use that narrative. You can't belittle this young man because his mom and his dad is always present in his life, as is for all of the siblings, right? So it bothered me so much. It bothered me so much that I do believe a lot of the scrutiny that in the backlash and the narrative on Shedeur was that his dad is too involved. So on one end, you say black families don't have a father, but on the other end, you have people saying his daddy is too involved. What y'all want? I know what they want. They want him to be hungry, raggedy, pole mouth. Okay. And when I say pole mouth, not no disrespect to nobody else, but they want him to be broken and bowed with his head down and his hand out. But that is not the circumstance or the characteristics of the Sanders family. So all of that we witnessed was to break a family down. And this is why him going to, unite with his father, love on his dad, and receive love, it meant so much because this society attacks the image of an intact family. And even though him and Pilar are no longer married, they are both very much involved in the emotional support and the support for their children, right? So it's just one of those things when we see something like this, we have to protect it. We have to cover it, which I will never stop talking about it, okay? I'm not going to stop talking about it because when it's the other community, they make sure they make sure to highlight and make a beautiful documentary around that player, their grandmama, the great grandmama, the sisters, the mama and the daddy, and the family dog and cat. They make great documentaries about them. So I would never, ever, ever stop highlighting the Sanders family because they are many of us, right? They just happen to be in the forefront. And so for that, we love you, Coach Prime. We support Coach Prime and the entire Sanders family. And thank you so much for giving us this. So I ain't no fan. I'm an auntie, and that makes me family. How y'all doing today? I see y'all down there. I see y'all down there. Let's get this show started, y'all. Let's get this show started. So y'all help me produce today. Y'all are my co-producers. So who do y'all want to start with? Should we start with Shilo, Shedeur, or Coach Prime? Because I want to talk about everybody, all right? But I don't know who to start with first. Let me know in the chat. I think. Let me know in the chat. Who should I talk about? Who's first on the agenda today, y'all? Hi, Samia. Is that Samia? Let me see. I can't see. And one of my brothers reached out to me. He said, I need to remind people. Hold on one second. My channel got commercials, y'all. Yeah, that's Samia. Hey, sis. I'm just reading y'all because I can't see it from where I'm sitting, so I have to pick up my phone and see what y'all talking about. Yeah. So yeah, you say I don't holler no more. What you mean, man? I'm hollering now. I done picked up the phone. I'm on the phone with y'all now. So y'all, when y'all come on this show, see it as your sister gave y'all a call and we just sitting here talking. We just sitting here. So y'all want me to start with Shedeur? Who y'all want me to start with? Shedeur, Shiloh, or Coach Prime? Sig says Shedeur. So why y'all let me know in the chat who was first on the agenda today? Here's what I'm gonna say. somebody told me to remind my audience that my super chat works and my cash app is open for those who want to share tips. Tips are appreciated. Thank you. It's not it's not required, but they are appreciated. Okay, Cortez said Shiloh. What you mean I don't holler no more, man? Make it make sense. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's get it started. Y'all ain't oh yeah. Yeah. So let's get started, y'all. We're gonna start with Shiloh, right? Shiloh took a road trip. Shiloh has been from one end of the country to the next end of the country. And when I say Shiloh is booked and busy, he is booked and busy. We know he did let us know that lease ends his lease ends next month in December in Tampa. His lease ends. So we have seen him looking for an apartment or a place to live in Miami. You be safe and you be careful down there, Shiloh, okay? He's been looking for a place to live. I think he should live. He wanted us to help him. He said Miami, Atlanta, or LA. I think he should go back to Texas. Ain't nobody at the ranch anyway. He'll be there all by himself. He'll have the house to himself. He got enough money. He could hire a chef. He got his own apartment, his own studio, everything. Listen, I tell people all the time, Coach Prime Ranch got everything but a corner store. It got everything on the ranch but a convenience store. All they need to do is build them a little mini Buc-ee's, right? They already got a gas station on the ranch. Go ahead and get a a program or deal with Bucky's and let them put a Bucky's over there next to the red house. So they got everything on the ranch except a doggone corner store. Coach Prime at a corner store over there on the ranch, they would never have to leave the property. You hear me? So Shiloh, go back home. Save your money. Save your money. So that's where I'm at with that. Let me pull up this uh it says Shiloh Sanders for the culture. If you all got a glimpse of some of the clips. Exactly. Why would I be looking for somewhere to stay? And I got a 2,500 square foot apartment at my daddy house, okay? um, yeah, that's what we're saying. Yes, yes. The same thing he did in Tampa, he should do. Shout out to Samia, y'all. She is a member of the channel. I love you, sis, and thank you for your support. Yeah, he could do the same thing. But Shiloh has big plans, right? Shiloh done went around and got booked to participate in homecoming. Um, it says former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. They have all of his resume listed down there on the flyer. And from what I heard, it was a well attended event. So that's good to know. That's great to know. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up some information. So it says he's a former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, which we know. We follow his journey. Um, he was an all second team at Jackson State, led Colorado Buffaloes with 70. Is that right? 70 tackles. He led the Pac 12 and was second nationally on forced fumbles. You know, they put his whole good resume down there, honey. We wish Shiloh the best in whatever he aspires to do. So let's get these videos pulled up real quick. Real quick. Let's watch some of Shiloh's show. If I can get it up. Oh, there we go. Give me one moment. I hold down flag my channel. We gonna find clips because this thing is an hour long. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop the link later. I'm gonna put it inside the description so we can go and y'all can go and follow up and look at the entire video. But for now, we are going to find his clips because Shilo showed out on the people's stage, y'all. Did anybody watch it? Oh, so you did watch it. Okay. That's good. What do y'all think about his appearance? I'm coming, y'all. I'm just getting this video queued up. Give me one moment. Maybe I saw it on TikTok. Hold on, because YouTube ain't showing what I think I saved it over there. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. So in love with you. Uh-uh. Okay, found it. Whoop, whoop. Found it. I be having stuff saved and bookmarked on every platform. So I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Let me know when y'all can see it. No. There we go. Let me know when y'all can see it. Okay, let's go.
What unique experience can they share with these recruits to bring them to Edward Waters University, to bring them to a HBCU? What makes that experience unique?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be straight up.
Them HBCU women.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
All right.
about. All right, y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it,
You
right?
want me to just be honest with y'all?
Hey,
You need to take recruits around campus. The first day I was on campus, I told my dad, I was like, no. What's going on out there?
So it's a difference, right?
It's a difference.
Hey.
You could definitely find a wife, that's for sure.
We're gonna run that back.
Three things.
What unique experience can they share with these recruits to bring them to Edward Waters University, to bring them to a HBCU? What makes that experience unique?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be straight up.
Be honest, Shiloh. We know we love you for your honesty.
HBCU women.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all heard it, right?
He put on record, Shiloh says, in order for them to help recruit at the HBCU, they need to stop feeding them. Stop showing them all the other stuff. They need to show the players, take them on a tour around campus so that they can see how beautiful our daughters and nieces are on the campus. Hold on.
Y'all heard it, right?
You want me to just be honest with y'all?
You
need to take recruits around campus. The first day I was on campus, I told my dad, I was like, no.
He had to get some. He had to get some straightening with Coach Prime because it's like you don't have us out there on the ranch. We be playing in the woods. We be doing all this stuff with you. You ain't. You did not tell us that the HBCU or the little black girls was this beautiful. Okay, that's how he had to tell Coach Prime. Like, why you ain't let us hang out with the black children?
What's going on out there? So it's a difference, right? It's a difference. Hey,
So
you can definitely find a.
the brother asked him, say, so it's a difference, right? And Kate, let's be clear. He said it's a difference, right? So basically, from what he saw on the University of Colorado campus and what he loved and liked and appreciate on the HBCU campus, he said it's a difference. Let us give Shilo a black hand, okay? A black hand clap. Because Shilo gonna tell the truth every
Wife,
time.
that's for sure.
And I love what he said. He said
What unique experience can
he didn't say you can find a girlfriend. He didn't say you can find several women. He said you can definitely find a wife. That's for sure. So Shiloh said, I'm not coming out here to play with nobody's daughter. I ain't about to mistreat nobody's daughter and sister. I am looking for a wife. That's what our nephew said. Y'all heard him. Hold on one more time. Y'all can hear for yourself. Hold on.
they share with these recruits to bring them to Edward Waters University, to bring them to a HBCU? What makes that experience unique?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be straight up.
Them HBCU women.
Okay, that's what I'm telling
He didn't say them little girls. He said them women. So yeah.
you. All right, y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it,
You
right?
want me to just be honest with
It's a-
y'all?
hey,
You need to take recruits around campus. The first day I was on campus, I told my dad, I was like, no. What's going on out there?
So it's a difference, right?
It's a difference.
Hey,
You could definitely find a wife, that's for sure.
Shiloh say you can definitely find a wife. That's
what
for sure.
unique?
Let me tell you something. Shout out to every HBCU graduate, okay? Because one thing we do is get up in the morning, get ourselves together, put that stuff on, and show up for class. We don't show up, we show up and show out. Now, I have been told, and I probably have seen some of these other students going to school in pajamas, going to school with bad hair, old makeup on their face from the night before, smelling like they ain't really take a bath. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it don't exist on the HBCU campus, but I will say there is a huge amount of pride, of pride that we have and that our children have. So shout out to our young people who go to college and represent their parents well. Shiloh said it, not me. Shiloh said it. Give me one moment. Let's grab another clip real quick. Real quick. Shiloh over there telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth about the HBCU campus. Hold on, y'all. Shiloh done been to okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I got it ready. It's ready now, y'all. I don't have to drop the screen no more. We are set up. We are look at the frats in the chat, okay? Okay, new brother. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let me know when y'all can see the screen. Max say I'm here. Okay, Morris Brown. Let me know when y'all can see the screen. There we go. So y'all can find these clips over on Shiloh's TikTok. Shiloh send us live clips and for YouTube purposes. This is fair use. So let's go.
All right, one of my greatest memories actually is not even with football. All right, one of my greatest memories actually is not even with football. Some of the guys from J5 came taught me some routine. Wow. So that was like the coolest thing. And I was in there like actually practicing. Like,
How long it take
We remember that, right? Shilo used to play football, but he used to love hanging out with the band. Y'all remember that?
you to pick it up? Oh, you got it down
yeah,
pat.
not long. I know 3 good ones. I was like, hey, bro, I just need 3 good ones so I can go march with y'all one day. Like they got the mirror in the weight room, so we was in there learning all that stuff, and that was pretty cool. And then that set me up to like learn the whole routine.
Wow. What unique experience can they share with these recruits to bring them to Edward Waters University, to bring them to
Okay, we saw
One
that
of my
one.
greatest memories, actually, I tapped into the HBCU culture at Jackson State. I just got to realize how different it is, just the culture and just being around, our people. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And I'm really grateful for that experience. So I really appreciate you bringing me up here for sure. All right, one of my greatest memories actually is not, I tapped into the HBCU.
So what does it take, when God
I
I
love
tapped into
that.
the
That
HBCU
was a
culture at
great
Jackson State.
question.
So
Hold
what
on.
does it
That was a great question from that student. And Shiloh is a real one for sharing because everybody all over the world um saw his draft play out. He was so supportive of his brother. He ended up going undrafted agent. We saw him prepare and train during training camp. We saw him compete at camp. Then we saw one of his biggest moments, which was we saw him get attacked, literally attacked on the field after a play ended. And when he reacted, he was he was removed from the roster. So essentially he was fired. And but to see that how he is handling it and how he has handled it, I think that was a great way for young people to see him recover. And so that's a great question. Talks about his how he deals with pressure on and off the field. And I think it's very admirable of him to keep God as the center. So great job, Shiloh, and great job to the little nephew who asked the
And you've
question.
lived your whole life kind of like, in the public eye since childhood. What's one misconception that people have about the Sanders family and you in particular?
All right, I'm gonna start off with me in particular.
All right.
Everybody thinks I was just like getting in trouble a lot when I was growing up.
You did used to be, come on.
Shiloh, we used to see you getting in trouble. We used to see you getting in trouble. That's not what everybody thinks. We saw that.
I'm a good guy. I didn't even do nothing to nobody. I was just chilling. Nobody wanted to share a room with me growing up.
Yeah, they ain't nobody want to share rooms.
But that's good.
Oh my God. Not they treat Shiloh like that, not Shedeur. Y'all did not share rooms with Shiloh. That's crazy.
Because I didn't want to share a room with them either. So about the family, probably like the work aspect. I think they don't think that we gotta, work as hard because, we got that Standards last name, but it really just makes it even tougher.
Yeah.
You gotta do double the work to be regular. To be regarded as average, you gotta be double average if you're a Sanders. So it's like if you're not doing nothing spectacular at primetime level, then it's not gonna be respected. So we know that, and that just drives us to work hard in whatever we do.
So what does it take,
I mean, you've lived your whole life kind of like,
And we know that, but I want to say some ignorant people don't. They think that they are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, And Bucky has shared his journey too, as he, you know, went about his life trying to find his purpose.
They don't think that we gotta, work as hard because, we got that Sanders last name, but it really just makes it even tougher.
Yeah.
You gotta do double the work to be regular. To be regarded as average, you gotta be double average.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
a Sanders, so it's like if you're not doing nothing spectacular at prime time level, then it's not gonna be respected. So we know that, and that just drives us to work hard in whatever we do.
Yo, we got Shilo in this bitch. Hold on, we gotta do your dance, bro.
Hold on, y'all.
Forget me. You need to take a picture with.
Give me a moment. So those were a few clips from Shiloh's experience at during the homecoming event at Edward Waters College. So proud of Shiloh. He has not stopped. He has not stopped since, his departure with the Bucks. He has not stopped since his departure with the Bucks, y'all. And there are so many people who will go into a dark place, go in the house, and go incognito and never come out again. They are defined by what their aspirations are and being the fame and all of that. So, but with Shiloh, he just moved on to the next. Shiloh has been traveling. He has been catching up with his friends. He has reactivated his Twitch, okay? And not only is he highly talented and handsome and gifted and athletic, articulate. Y'all help me with some of the attributes and characteristics of Shiloh. He doesn't sit around and live in a pity party. Like, yeah, I know some adults. Life goes bad for us, we fall off, we soak in our pity and all of that. But Shiloh could have easily done that. Nephew got up and said, "Oh well, what's next?" So that's my little update. Bilingual. Come on, help me out. Yes, bilingual. Honey, he was over there at the KFC in the KFC window speaking Spanish to the people who pulled up speaking Spanish. He's an artist. He doesn't just produce music, but he makes music. He is fluent in the piano. Okay. So what the enemy meant for bad, God meant for good. Let's be clear. They need to find somebody else to play with. And I'm about to go on a rant, child. Find somebody else to play with. So the best thing they could have ever done to Shiloh is free him. And when I say I know he wanted to play football, but guess what? He didn't stop. He is expanding his wings and he's truly living. And I saw somebody put in there earlier, Shiloh seems free and happy since he has left football. I think so too. I think so too. And if another opportunity happens to come up, I'm sure he'll probably take it as well. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, what's next? What y'all ain't stopped nothing, nothing. So let's move on to who should we do next? Y'all are co-producing the show today. So who's next? Shedeur or Coach Prime? Because everybody gets some work today. Everybody. We doing our rounds. Who's next? I'm pulling up some footage. Give me a moment. And Coach Prime, know we want to hear some. Coach Prime been giving us these old short presses lately. Uh, oh goodness. So she say Shedeur. Let's move on to Shedeur. So we gonna move on to Shedeur. And we want to shout out to Coach Prime. Coach Prime, we thought you was gonna give us something like we wanted to hear you talk. We wanted some more. We wanted to know what was on your mind. You gave us that old short presser. It's okay. It's okay, Coach Prime. I ain't finna bother you. So it's a lot going on. Y'all already know Shedeur feeds the internet. Coach Prime feeds the internet. It's a slow news day if they are not talking about Shedeur. So sometimes they make up stuff. They make up stuff. So we gonna get into Shedeur. Give me one moment. Oh, that was so nice. Somebody text me. Okay. Okay. So the internet gonna do what the internet gonna do. So they gonna make me go to work. Hold on. So it was a lot going on, y'all. We were blessed to see um a few things from Shedeur visiting Boulder, and he got to document his journey as well. So shout out to him. I forgot his little friend name. They did a good job. I was able to watch his video too. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let me know when y'all can see the screen. So this is fair use, fair use. Try and be like, God bless, blah, 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 blah. God bless. Yeah, he had us sitting there. I was waiting all day for that person because I knew it was just going to be a lot that I could take from it. And it probably is, but I didn't expect it to be that short, especially because he shut the media out and they did have questions. So he did answer. Let's get to Shedeur. This is fair use. Shout out to Well Off Media.
Why are you here?
So Shedeur walks in. He surprises his dad. Many of us were moved to tears in this exchange. And if y'all have not went and subscribed to Bookie yet, go ahead and comment on all his stuff, okay? Like and comment on all his stuff because Bucky keeps a lot of us, working over here in the YouTube Colorado space, all right? So thank you, Bucky.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
I know you need your son. I know you need some love.
I know you need your dad.
I know you.
Coach Prime know he wanted to cry. Talking about why are you here? Um, on Shadeur's Twitch, on his live stream, somebody asked him, was he coming to Colorado's homecoming? He said no. He had to get treatment. If y'all remember, I think I streamed it on here. You can go back and review the video. He told his chat no. So he probably told his dad he couldn't make it. He had to get treatment. So Coach Brown was not expecting him. It was nice, right? Happy tears, happy tears. Cause Brown, why are you here? Cause listen, if I can I be honest? The same way Shedeur told Coach Brown, no, I don't want you to come. I don't want you to come see me until I'm QB1 or I'm in a better position, right? Coach Prime feel the same way. Like, why are you here? This team has been so disappointing. I do not want you here right now. We suck. Oh my God. But Shedeur being the young prince that he is, he can sense that from the way the season has gone with Colorado, his daddy needs to see him. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So he know that his daddy needs to see him. It will just make his heart smile and it will bless his heart so much if he just pull up on his daddy. Coach Brown was too happy, y'all. I was cheesing. You know how you cheese so much your face hurt? You couldn't tell me I was not there in that room. If you would have told me I wasn't there, I would argue you down. Yes, I was. I was there. I saw it all. I saw it happen. Okay, I was there when Shedeur walked through the door. If you tell me I wasn't there, I tell you you lying. Yes, I was. I was there. Let's go.
Some love in the you playing today?
So Coach Prime was so happy to see Shedeur. He told me, listen. If you gonna be here, you gotta be useful. You playing today.
Get your stuff on. You playing?
Why is he pointing over there to the corner talking about go get suited up, put your stuff on? I know good and doggone well, Coach Prime know. Y'all see how junky that office is? I'm gonna get on Coach Prime when I get to him. That office, Coach Prime, your office is too cluttered. It is too cluttered. Okay, it's too much stuff in there. Like, oh my God. So I don't know if his office is off limits, but at least Trace, is his name Tracy? Trust her to go in there and clean that room up. And Coach Prime, you don't need all that stuff, all them shoes and stuff. Pack up some of that stuff and send it back to the ranch or take it to the house. Coach Prime, you got too much stuff in that office. Oh my God. At least get you a shoe rack, a wall shoe rack, and put it somewhere where we can't see it and stack your shoes on there, okay? But it's Coach Prime, you gotta clean up that junky office now. That don't make no sense.
I know you need some love and affection, dog. You do. I know. You do too. You do too. You
They are so cute and goofy. It's just cute. Okay, what I'm saying? I loved it.
Prime time. Barbecue. You need to stop, done. You need to stop. I'm just chilling, man. Barbecue. Feel good. Put my feet back on this carpet, man. Hey, you can set me up on that pool, the treadmill.
So Shedeur is over in the training facility. And we can see a little sneak peek that he's reunited with Draylon. And I believe he's talking to Laura and he's asking her to set him up on the water treadmill inside the pool room.
You want to run?
Is it me? Is it me? Or has Shedeur grown like 3 or 4 inches since his senior year, y'all? Since he got to Cleveland, did he get taller, bigger, stronger? Y'all put down in the chat. Did he grow some more? Because I don't remember Shedeur being this size. He is a man. He a man size right now. He's no longer semi-grown. He is grown. Okay, he is grown in size and manners, and in his full presence, honey. Shedeur is a well-made man, in my opinion.
What is it, Laura?
Underwater treadmill, so he's going to get some conditioning in without like his full body weight. Do you want him at belly button or nipple?
Samir, so Shedeur done went and got his weight up, okay? I know that's right.
Hey, you can set me up on that pool, the treadmill.
You want to run?
What is it, Laura?
Underwater treadmill, so he's going to get some conditioning in without like his full body weight. Do you want him at belly button?
Oh man, not you over here being a hater. Y'all get mad up at the chat. So, of course, Shador is playing his music. I wonder if, you know, sometimes he plays his music over at the Cleveland facility. What y'all think? What y'all think? He was so glad to be back in his daddy's football program.
You know what I'm saying? Take the white and gold shoes from me. 'Cause he just got another pair on.
Which one?
The white and gold's back here.
So So in this clip right here, he's walking through the CU facility because you know his daddy is the head coach over there. Okay. And just by the pattern of his energy, it scream, I'm home, I'm around people that I love. This my daddy program, okay. I could walk through here. Let me say, I'm just saying like it is. It feels good to see some black Nepo children. You hear me? Our nephew has been over there in Cleveland and he has been mistreated since the day he got there, okay? And he can breathe differently. He walking differently. He is owning it. Okay, let's go.
You got some. Oh no, these hard. That's one.
If you don't know what black privilege look like and it ain't nothing wrong with it, this is what you looking at, right?
You talking about these? No. Yeah. No. The white. Just these. Those.
If you're new and you're just getting here, we are recapping Shedeur's visit to Colorado. And he is currently in his father's football program over at the University of Colorado in his daddy's closet with all his custom closet with all his personal gear that belongs to his father.
Or these up here. What size is this? See, look. What size are these? You know they say. Those are I range from a size 11 and a half and. Are those the right bottoms though? Oh, these fit. These fit. These fit for sure. So
When I say black privilege, I mean that. Now, what level of black privilege is you don't have to go to the mall. You can just step into your daddy's closet and shop. Find you some shoes to wear. Walk through his program, find you a pair of pants to wear. Okay? Yeah. I'm all for it. I support nepotism when it's done right.
after the game, just let me have them hoes, cause those ain't gonna got colors. Please. I'm trying to figure out why does he have more than me?
Shedeur, he has more than you because he is prime. Without prime, you wouldn't even be here, baby. You already know that.
They're his shoes. Those.
He wear his daddy shoes. He wear his daddy shoes. Right. For real. That's a flex. You hear me? Listen, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Them people mistreating him so bad over there in Cleveland. He's so happy to be back at the Sanders Mall. The moment we miss, the moments that we miss and we love is to see Coach Prime pour into not just Shedeur, all of his children. But we have seen for years Coach Prime and Shedeur take the walk, right? And I remember when he did the walk by himself, I was in pieces, unconsolable over here. Y'all remember that night? I could not contain myself when Shedeur was walking by himself. So we get to see him walk since since the Alamo Bowl. Actually, we have not seen him walk since last year, December, I think.
I miss you, boy. Yeah. You didn't think I was gonna come, did you?
Now, if I can be honest, when Coach Prime say, "Woo, I miss you, boy," let me go back a little bit.
You didn't think I was gonna come, did you? I miss you, boy.
So I'm gonna do my own interpretation. Y'all do your own interpretation. What is your interpretation of Coach Prime expressing how much he missed Shedeur? Me, the way I read it, it's like you don't even know. You don't know the half. I wish you stayed another year. I wish, son, that we still had an opportunity to play together. Cause God knows what I'm dealing with right now. I miss you, boy. Ain't no quarterback like my son, my good old son. Coach Prime time without saying too much. He said enough. And we have been watching Colorado's season play out. Cause Ron said, "Ooh, I miss you, boy, Peter D. How you doing? Welcome, welcome."
You didn't think I was gonna come, did you?
Remember, I told y'all to read the room. Yes, we watching our family, but read the room. Read the room.
To be amongst the you, to be amongst the best. And darn it, I'm gonna give you that.
The Royal Walk, honey. And I was 50-50 with Coach Prime walking another player down the up and down the sidelines prior to the game. I was 50-50 on that because that's a moment. That's something that he shares with his son. And not only that, he has earned and he is deserving of every blessing, of everything good. And I could see if the team was winning, and the player was elite and helping to win, that walk is an incentive. That's just how I feel. I didn't want any and everybody to feel like they were entitled to a walk up and down the sideline with Coach Prime. Do some work. Get out there and work. Earn this. They miss Shedeur. Listen to the crowd. They miss him so bad. Definitely perfect timing. Mac, you said that was sports talk. What? If you only Coach Prime was saying, if you only knew what I was dealing with right now, you would have never left Colorado. You still be here. It's the love for me. It's the love for me. Dylan Gabriel could never. Kevin Stefanski could never. Now, this is the moment right here. I want y'all to tune into. When Shedeur was talking to his Uncle Ray Lewis, nephew covered up his mouth. He said, "Listen, I'm gonna have to cover up my mouth and talk to you because these people so nosy. No matter what I say or do, I can't win for losing, right?" So let's have an uncle and nephew conversation right now. Shedeur over there handling business, handling the business, okay, that pays him, getting that good old consulting from his uncles, okay? You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it. In case you're new here, this is what black privilege look like. This is our nephew. We love him. We adore him, and we're going to continue to lift him up. This is what Shedeur has access to. And for that, you have a whole group of people who can't stand it. Y'all cannot take away his light. You can't take away his gift. You can't take away all the people that love and adore him who bless him throughout his life. And this right here is a blessing to have access. Not just calling people and asking them for a favor, but somebody who looks forward to talking to you. Somebody who looks forward to pour into you and give you the guidance that you can't get nowhere else. Because there's only one Ray Lewis. You hear me? When your OG uncles are Hall of Famers, okay, that's beyond the flex, y'all. Shoot. When I tell you, come on, man. This is why I have to log off of YouTube because it's too triggering for me to see him be treated the way that he gets treated. Because what? Huh? Okay. Let's go. Yup.
Yeah, man, we back in the field.
Shout out to the HBCU. Y'all know that's our gym right there in the back.
Yeah, man, too lit, man, legendary.
Now, if y'all were on the live stream the other night, we saw Shedeur get his hair braided. I don't know who trimmed it, but he got a nice little edge. Shedeur ain't had a haircut since he got to Cleveland, y'all. He had to wait till he went to London, and even that was jacked up. Shout out to Shedeur. You know he was playing the sun when he started getting his hair braided and edged up and all that stuff. Shout out to Shedeur. Nephew looking handsome.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Right there, retired. Okay, Rain Star came and showed Shedeur some love. I know that's right. I wonder did Pat Schumer come and say hey to our nephew? I didn't see that on the video. Did Pat Schumer come and speak to Shedeur? Did they find a way to get to each other? That's just a question.
5,438. Here I go. So what we got? Dump lift, same store, X fade, all right? Some store, bro. All right?
Hey, don't forget. You know we got a line on that shit. That blue. Come on. You better go make that shit. And that bitch come to that shit.
At this point, the game was over. At this point, we was losing, y'all.
You got the corner. God damn. Yeah, dog. Come on, go. Come sit on this porch, man. Sit on this porch.
Good old son.
Good old son.
So if y'all are not familiar, there's a thing that Coach Prime and Shedeur does where they reverse roles, where Shedeur called his dad his son and Coach Prime obeys. So this is one of those moments that they are having out there on the balcony, getting some good sunlight, letting the cool air hit their face, just having a moment and just enjoying each other's presence. I just love it. I love it. I love it.
Came here, seen dad. See Prime dad. You should be.
And I need to be ashamed of myself, but I don't know. Like I say, Shedeur has grown into himself. He looks like a grown man, but this side by side of him and Coach Prime, they literally look like identical. They don't look like father and son. They look like brothers, right? Either Coach Prime looks young for his age, or Shedeur is extremely handsome, and his features are just uncanny when it comes to how much he resembles his dad. When you see him with his mom, he resembles his mom too. But this is a great shot of their side by side.
For me to get here, it's a real sacrifice.
You know he did make a sacrifice. You appreciate my friend. Oh, where you go? I got treatment in the morning.
Samir, for real, because I still wipe their face. That is indeed a parent moment.
And right now, I'm about to go right now. Yeah, dog. Come on, go. Come sit on this porch, man. Sit on this porch.
Good old.
He loved all of it. He loved all of it. Listen, Coach Prime couldn't contain himself. He loved seeing his baby, honey.
You can call. Okay, we got the bottom. Utah, and then was in that shit. Like, we knew how to fuck with Utah. Because that first every team was going to pour down, and the film they going to go.
Okay, Shedeur is in uncle mode right now. He's in uncle mode. He's letting them know, going the rules of engagement with certain schools. So I think that's Chauncey. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but he's giving Chauncey the blueprint, going forward. Let's get into it.
You can call, okay, if we got the bottom, like we at Utah and they was in that shit, like we knew how to fuck with Utah. Cause that first every team gonna go 4 down and the film they gonna go. Hey, give him 1 second. 3-2. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause like for us, we got like if it's odd, if it's like happy, you know what I mean? If it's giant, you know what I mean? If it's giant puppy, like it's have a different shit in the league where you can call.
I think that is so nice of Shador to even sit down and talk with them. Like, do you know how many college QBs they are very distant? You know what I mean? So Hollywood, they won't even sit next to the current players, but Shador is giving him some guidance, and I hope he remembers it and uses it. You know, that's Coach Prime praying with the players. I missed that part, y'all. I think that was after Omarion's touchdown that Juju threw to him. There goes. And move on. We can believe in old Miller. You hear me? So those are our highlights from Shador's visit with his dad, y'all. Um, I want to ask y'all a question too. Did y'all notice that when Shador was in the training facility when he was getting in the water? I wonder. Yeah, they cut it short. You know what? I'm gonna go find it anyway. Give me one moment. Let me go find it because they didn't show that part, and I need to do a still image. Hold on, y'all. Chat amongst yourselves while I pull this clip up real quick. I got a taste for Starbucks. Anybody else got a taste for Starbucks? I don't know. This is so random. I don't know where this came from. Hold on. I'm pulling up this clip. Found it. So the question is, and let me share my screen. The question is, when you all were, and this is credit to Well Off Media, by the way, when you all were watching the video when Shador went to visit his dad, and we watched it probably several times. You say you're not, y'all. I don't know where this come from. So when I before I get on with the next of my day, I'm going right up to Starbucks. Yes, he did melt into that moment. Um, yes. So in this video, I wanted to just expand it a little bit. What do y'all notice about this clip? You say you're not ready for Starbucks, but you sure ready for Thanksgiving. Listen, don't start me. What do y'all notice in this clip? Help me out in the comments. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like the video while you're here, especially if you've been here over 1 minute. You obviously like it. So go ahead and like it. And tips are appreciated. The super chat is active and the Cash App is definitely open. So in this video, um, y'all see Shedeur's back. Hold on, let me take a picture of it. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Amber. I'm about to blow it up. Let me go find it. Here we go. So in this video, because we were very, I would say, a lot of us were feeling like Cleveland Browns was just sending us on a rat race, like these empty missions. One week is this, the next week is that. We did not believe them when they said Shador is having back tight. They said back tightness or back issues. We didn't know what to believe. They have done so much. We don't know what to believe. And I think they wanted to confuse us in the beginning of the season. It's at this point we don't know what when they're telling the truth, the lie, or indifferent, right? So I'm led, and I trust Shador, um, that he definitely wouldn't mislead us. So something is definitely going on with Shador's back. For those of us who are just unsure and we thought it was just, you know, a lie, I don't think he's just walking around with a band-aid on for nothing. But what I do want to know is like, what's going on with your back, nephew? Is that due to acupuncture in the treatment that you have been receiving? Did you need a cortisone shot for whatever reason? And I have a valid question, like, because he's not getting practice reps. So what the hell is going on with his back? So it makes me more concerned now. I'm happy he's not playing. One, I want Dylan to get all the uh, kinks out of the O line, right? I told y'all months and months ago, no, I don't want Shador to play. I want other people to play. I want to see how this O line holds up. I want to see how the offense shows up. And so we are getting to see that. And now with his possible issues with his back, I'm glad he hasn't been out there to play. What y'all think about that? Tell me what y'all think about that. While yeah, ozone, ozone. That's what I'm trying to ask. That's what I'm trying to. Y'all have to help me figure it out because I don't know. I don't know. I would love to know. No, I didn't believe them at all. Them people lie so much. I knew that was gonna happen. Hold on. I'm trying to pull some more content up in my StreamYard, but let's see. There we go. So yeah, can y'all see it better? So Peter D said, I want him to get healthy. No rush. Right. Let these folks say what they want. Exactly. I hope not, Matt. I remember that, Cartia. I remember that. I remember that. So we want to send Shador some healing energy, keeping him in prayer, of course. And y'all, we know that it's a lot of things that get said on this internet in regards to Shador. And let's just sometimes we have to be still and let it all play out. People have been telling me that since draft day. Just let it play out. Just let it play out. So what this did show me is that yes, we have to let it all play out. I know we want Shador on the field now, yesterday, last week, last month, but let it all play out. Because Dylan Gabriel is doing what Dylan Gabriel does. He is the best non-quarterback we have ever seen on Sunday. Okay, because I have never ever seen this terrible of quarterback play since I've been watching football. Yeah, and I don't want to say that out loud, but I know, right? And when all this stuff was happening during the draft, it kind of made me think like I hope they don't think that he's trying to hide something, which is why he didn't like. But I do believe whether he participated in the combine or not, or in those other activities, he still had to, submit his medical information. So yeah, yeah. I don't want to say some other stuff. Yes, he's the best non-quarterback I have ever seen play on Sunday. Baby, I can get out there and play with Dylan, and y'all will be well entertained. Okay. So we sent the Shador some healing energy, sending him just some peace, and we enjoy seeing you. Don't stay gone so long. One thing about it too, not only was Coach Prime happy to see Shador, Bucky could not stop smiling. You hear me? Bucky was like a little child in Toys R Us, even though Toys R Us is no longer here. He loved that his baby brother came home. Okay, so yeah. So let's get on to the last segment of our show, everybody. How y'all doing? If you have not already done so, go on and hit that like button and thank you for being here. Go on and hit that like button. If you're new here, I am Discerning Goddess. Welcome to my channel. Over here, we are internet aunties, internet uncles, and internet cousins. We love Coach Prime and we support Coach Prime and we support CU football. We consider ourselves to be the village. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, but we also know that it takes a village to teach, train, motivate, and inspire our youth to greatness. If that sounds like something you would love to be a part of, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and we would love to get to know you in the chat. Yeah, me too. Just Maya. Me too. So I definitely did not run with it because I wanted to hear from the family first. So when I saw that band-aid on his back, it made me wonder, like, oh my God, something is wrong. But now I'm like, what is wrong? What happened to you, Shador? Did you did you go to the store one day and one of those old raggedy fans, they put their hands on you? What happened, Shador? Who do we need to come to Cleveland and handle real quick? Cleveland, y'all better look out and take care of our nephew. Don't make us come to Cleveland and do it ourselves, because we will. Cleveland, take care of our nephew, okay? And I ain't talking about the Browns. I'm talking about the people because he does take care of you guys. Let's go, Coach Brown. Coach Brown, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. I'm for real. Oh damn. Shador, tell us what happened to your baby. So we know Coach Prime has been the subject of a lot. The subject of a lot. Like this has not been the best season for CU. We, in my opinion, at this point, we will be lucky if we get out of here with a 4-8. Okay, a 4-8 like the other year. We'll be lucky. So I don't know what y'all feel about this season. Do y'all think the season is over? Should we just go through the motions and finish out the schedule? Do y'all still believe? Do y'all believe that Juju is going to turn it around him? Did y'all notice how excited the team was when Juju went in the game? Did y'all notice that? I'm not, come on now, don't make me sit up here and talk to myself. Did y'all notice how excited our nephews were when Juju got his opportunity to go play in the game? Like the morale and the energy of the team just went, it just lit up all of a sudden. That's the link down there. This is your opportunity to come up here and talk about CU football because that's what's next on the agenda. CU football. There y'all go. Yup. So it's like when Juju got his opportunity to go in the game, it was literally the moment everybody has been waiting on. Unfortunately, the stadium was damn near empty. But okay, okay. So just imagine the energy this Saturday when they play. Them boys finna come and play for for the QB they want. Cause it's like, oh, we is exhausted, we is tired, we fatigued. Somebody give me some water cause I'm feeling salty. I can't watch this another Saturday. What is going on? So shout out to Juju. Juju, you gotta come in here and do your thing, okay? And I know that you consult and you talk to your big brother Shedeur, so I'm sure he's giving you some points, some pointers and guidance, okay? But we got to talk about the operations over there in the Colorado football program. We got to talk about it, y'all. So if you are on Twitter or Twitter X, it's a circus. It's a zoo circus over there. It is so unstable when it comes to the CU's fan base. Um, Tread lightly. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. Tread lightly when y'all go over there on Twitter because it is so unstable. It is very toxic. I don't agree with 90% of the stuff, but there's a small 8% of the things that I do see. I'm like, okay, yeah, that I understand that. Okay. So what there has been is a trend of Twitters. They have been asking for the jobs, and I am not one to take away people's opportunity in the way that they take care of their family. Okay? Nope, 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 nope. But what I do want, and I want to make sure that right now in this hour, this dispensation of time, in this season at CU, everybody who has a job in that football program, I want your presence justified. It is your responsibility right now to show Coach Prime why he should keep you on their staff. hmm because like I shared with y'all about a week ago, it is I- it is my heartfelt feeling that, and my belief is that his staff failed him. When Coach Prime was away, sick, recovering, doing his cancer treatments, going through procedures and surgery at home, lost 25 to 30 pounds when he was literally, just over there scratching and surviving. He left a person or a few people in charge. They had one job was to not let this program fall to hell. Keep those boys disciplined, You know what I mean? Do your job and report back to me anything that I need to know or everything that I need to know. And I don't think, Amber, you want to come up here and talk about it? We can talk about it, sis. Are you at work? If you're not at work, if y'all not at work, click that link. Um, they failed Coach Prime. And when I saw him in the presser Saturday, I saw him, he was hurt. It wasn't about losing the game. It wasn't about, the pressure from the press in the media. He knows that there are people close to him that he, when I say take care of, he provides them with the opportunity so that they can take care of themselves. Yes, ma'am. And so that they can take care of their families and provide for their children. And they have not returned. They have not reciprocated that. They have not shown their appreciation. Coach Prime literally carries, when I say the world, several worlds on his shoulders. And the least y'all can do, and I'm talking to the staff over there at the football facility, the least you can do is cover this man. What I mean, cover him. Make sure whatever hell going over there that it don't affect him. Whatever the hell was going over there, that it is quelled, fixed, problem solved, and everybody is got their shit together by the time he get back over here, step foot in Colorado and on this campus. And y'all didn't do that. Y'all was over there eating good, living good, relaxed, just lax. And for that, I cannot hold my tongue because he does too much for too many people for him to have to face this humiliation by himself. He did the right thing as he did what a good coach would do. He took all the blame Saturday. And to continue to protect them, he shut it down today. You know? Oh, yes, they do. I mean, go back and listen to my last two shows, Amber. I said it. Like he does. He doesn't have one. He has several Judases among him. And I said that how in the world does he keep coming up with these OCs and DCs that undermine him? And how did we end up with two very terrible coordinators, like equally terrible? That literally does not happen in football, y'all. The defense will be weak or the offense will be weak. The offense will be strong and the defense will be weak, or the defense will be strong and the offense will be weak. There rarely do you see a team where both sides of the ball suck. And forgive me for the language that I'm using, where both sides of the ball are just terrible. That cannot happen. That so my question is how either we saw partly what Robert Livingston did last year, but to that point, we had a one and even though Travis is a generational player, we know that, but that core that we had, that group that we had last year will never be replaced. We can forget about it. We love them, we adore them, and we appreciate them for what they have brought to the game. But we're not going to get that again, y'all. No time soon. Okay. So Travis and the talent that was on defense last year made Livingston's job easy. All he had to do was create schemes and plays to match their talent. So he's even said several times he create the plays according to what the players can do. So obviously he's at a stunt right now. He doesn't have the creative ability or he doesn't want to do his job to figure out and think how to help these players this season through all of these pitfalls. So either you don't want to do it, or you refuse to do it, or you don't know how to do it. Which one is it for Livingston? And for Pat Schumer, they've been calling for him to be gone for the last, this is about the third year. So yeah, I've seen him only play one good call one good scheme, and that was when he took over for Sean Lewis. There was an immediate difference. Y'all remember that? When he stepped in and did the play calling, when Sean Lewis stole us down the River Jordan, honey, when he stopped coaching, and then that and when Pat Schumer was up there in the box with Sean, and we immediately saw the difference in play calling. That was the only time I seen Pat call a good game, child. And after that, Shedeur took over. Shedeur was the OC, the quarterback, the leader, the dog. He was the big brother and the uncle. Okay? He was the GA. Pat Schumer got paid for absolutely nothing last season. Shedeur did it. Okay? Pat Schumer did absolutely nothing to earn his check last year. I said it. I sure did. So this year, everybody has to work. Robert Livingston has to work. He has to do more work because the talent is not there. BJ Green, Nikhil Webb, Nikhil Hill, Bentley, okay, plus Travis over there on defense, right? They made defense what one of the best defensive corps in the Big Ten, right? What a contrast we are at today, because we are literally second from the last in the worst defense in college football, right? And then last year, Pat Schumer didn't have to do nothing, honey. Shedeur did it all. He drew up the plays. Him and Travis. Pat Schumer was over there looking and learning. Staub was over there looking and learning. Even Ponder learned a little bit. I mean, Dylan might do what he's told, but he's terrible. And if Dylan is a reflection of Kevin Stefanski is terrible too. But here's the thing. Kevin Stefanski and Pat Schumer are good friends. Okay? They are professional colleagues. So it's not surprising to me, and it did come out a little bit preseason, that Pat Schumer don't really care. He's not a fan of Shedeur. So the whole time you sitting over there watching this talented young man um be great in his gift, in his talent, you secretly resented him. Why do I say he resented Shador? Because after Shador got drafted or didn't get drafted or was suppressed in the draft, he went on to say, hey baby, he went on to say Shador reminds him of Daniel Jones. A lot of us ain't even know who the hell Daniel Jones was. And then when we pulled him up and saw what type of quarterback he was, I'm like, are you serious? You really gonna sit there and compare him to a terrible quarterback? Shador made you look good. He escalated and excelled your resume for 2024. And you go and stab him in the back and say he reminds you of a terrible quarterback. And then it's no coincidence, y'all. If you get to know me, you know I do not believe in coincidences. There might be irony in some issues, like the irony is, but there's no coincidence that Shador is now on a team where Pat's old friend Stefanski, and Stefanski is treating Shador like horse manure. Okay? I don't believe in coincidences. It is no coincidence. It is no coincidence that, and I'm sure y'all heard it by now, that Kevin, Dylan, Dan Lanning, and I can't pronounce his name, but another head coach all have the same agency. It's no coincidence. This is why when I just told y'all a few minutes ago, let it all play out. Let me tell y'all something. I know there's a God that sits high and looks low, and he don't play about us. The day of reckoning will come, and Shador ain't gonna even glow. He's so humble, but God is going to remove every barrier in his way, and they better wish, and they better hope and pray that the backlash that they get from a higher power is something they can handle. Because one thing you don't do is mess with people who don't mess with nobody. Leave people alone. Yes, 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 yes. They all share the same agent, the same company, the talent agent, or whatever you want to call them. They're managed by the same entity. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it all makes sense. No matter how terrible or a non-quarterback Dylan is, Kevin has committed. Okay, y'all heard the term. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So what we are seeing right now is the privileged network at work. We know the same people, and I'm gonna look out for my people. Basically, Kevin Stefanski is looking out for his person, which is Dylan. There's a little, but it's terrible though. Dylan, what are you gonna do 2, 5, maybe 10 years from now when everybody get and you're gonna be walking around so proud, like you done did something. But what are you gonna do when somebody tell you you ain't really that, you ain't like that, you ain't really him? You need to humble yourself, little boy. I'm going off. I'm not even listen, let me get back on subject, y'all. But anyway, Coach Prime felt really bad Saturday. He felt really bad, and I think he realized that his staff failed him. And being the brother that he is, the man that he is, he refused to um chastise them in public. So I think this week has been a very a week of learning and revelations, and where he is having tough conversations in his program with those that need it. And for me, Coach Prime, I think everybody needs it. Everybody needs to be addressed because there's nobody, anybody that stepped foot in that facility when you were in Dallas recovering, every staff that stepped foot in that facility, it's a lot of accountability to go around. Everybody is accountable for what is happening today. I don't care if they sweep the floor or shine helmets. Why the hell are we showing up? Why these boys are showing up like this? And this lack of discipline. But what I did hear real quick, y'all, and I'm gonna say this real quick. Coach Prime, I heard that, let me see how I'm gonna say this. And yes, I'm snitching, and he might already know. Coach Prime, I heard that there's a significant amount of your players that are seeking the guidance and advice and training from somebody that really don't like you, a person that trolls your program, speaks negatively about your players. They set these hideous narratives out there. Yeah, I heard that there's a significant amount of CU football players, and I don't even think y'all realize what you are doing when you go and ask for food from somebody's house that your parents don't like. If you knew your mom and the neighbor did not get along, or the neighbor hates your mom, would you eat a plate of food from that neighbor? That's a real question. If you know your dad had a mortal enemy, somebody that walked these streets, who threatened to take your father's life, who don't mean well for you and your family because they don't like your dad, and all of a sudden that person is nice to you and is offering to do you a favor, would you take them $5, $10, $100 bill, $1,000 from that person who you know can't stand your daddy? See, this generation of young people, y'all like to talk about loyalty, but I cannot believe what I'm hearing when y'all are sitting in somebody's Patreon, sitting in somebody's Discord, and allowing them to act like they want the best for you when they can't stand, and I use the word hate, it's a strong word, when they have no regard, no respect for your head coach. See, a lot of y'all were in the comments saying, "Oh, it's a disconnect. It's a huge disconnect, honey. It's a huge disconnect." Don't put nobody's name in my chat. Those who know, you know. Okay? Y'all email me. I'll send it to you. But to undermine your coach, to disrespect him in this manner, and you wonder why your season is looking like it's looking. So I asked the question, if y'all will go out and undermine Coach Prime and sit in somebody's Discord, in their Patreon, and ask him for help to read plays, what in the heck do y'all have coaches and analysts over there for? This is why I say, Coach Prime, everybody needs to sit down with you and justify their presence. Because if you have staff over there in that facility capable that you hired, why are your players going to somebody that wants to see your program burn to hell and ask them for help? That person is not going to guide them right. What he's going to do is guide them right out the door, like he's did several of the players. A lot of them players who got in the portal at the last minute, y'all, was over there too. He's plucking them up out the program. Okay? And not only that, I could be wrong, but I'm just going to say my discernment tells me, allegedly and possibly, that y'all done even gave this Negro the playbook. And he's so evil. He's so evil that he possibly done shared it with our competitors. I said it. I said it. That's why it seems like we can't get ahead for nothing in the world. For nothing in the world. If the coaches aren't capable, then Coach Prime, he was out. He was sick for several months. He wasn't even there the whole summer. Like I said, his staff failed him. And if the coaches aren't capable, Coach Prime, we need to find more coaches. Ones that not only can teach and facilitate, but those that care and that have your best interests. Because every coach should reflect your mission and your purpose for your football program. I'm just telling y'all something that, hey, real quick. So with that being said, that's a little, I just had to go on there and rant real quick. But we have to evaluate some things, Coach Prime. You have just these hard conversations to have, and some might be real easy. Because I'm not sure if you were aware that your locker room is eating from the table of somebody you would probably drink water with. Y'all gonna click the link or what? Or do what time is it? Y'all know I got like a hard stop. Yeah, let me see how long I've been on here. How long I've been up here. Yeah, I'm about to end this. I might come back with a part two, but I wanted to put that on Coach Prime's desk. Go handle your business and pull some people in your office and ask some questions, beloved. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Have a great evening and a safe day, and I appreciate you for your support. I do.